What is going on, YouTube? Welcome back. This is NAR episode number 34. We are on, let's see, it's Thursday, October 6th. This is a Zero Hedge article. It says shoplifting in California is out of control due to zero consequences. Yeah, you think? It's kind of what happens when you take away the consequences for shoplifting. It kind of goes out of control. People, especially in these hard times, may need some of that stuff and may feel a little bit less guilty about doing it right now. And definitely like they have the ability to do it because there's no criminal justice system in California as far as shoplifting, it seems. This is an article by Tyler Durden. Shoplifting in California is getting out of control because recent criminal justice reform laws, a district attorney told Epics TV's California Insider. And there you see a little graphic of a looter robbing a Target store in Oakland on May 30th. That was 2 years ago, so it's been going on for quite a while, guys. Here's a cool little part of this article. District Attorney of El Dorado County, Vern Pearson, love that guy, said that while property crimes, including shoplifting, are illegal, state laws such as Proposition 47 and Proposition 57 allow many criminal activities to go undeterred. Passed by voters in 2014, Prop 47 downgraded certain thefts and drug offenses from felonies to misdemeanors. Its most well-known statute raised the minimum amount of stolen goods from $400 to $950 for a theft case to be classified as a felony. So you got to steal up to $950. Which critics consider to be the main cause of a rise in petty theft across the state. It also allows felons currently serving prison terms to petition for resentencing under the new classifications. Those who have already served their terms can also have their past convictions reclassified as misdemeanors. Wow. So that's like even retroactive. That's amazing. And yep, there's another graphic of the boarded up shops in Santa Monica, partly probably due to COVID and partly due to theft. It says the practical reality is that most retailers have learned if they call law enforcement for a theft of less than $950, either law enforcement will not respond, or if they respond at most, what they will do is issue a citation for court appearance, Pearson said. He noted that most theft suspects don't show up in court, for which there are little or no consequences. As such, most retailers in California have a policy that prevents their employees from reporting low-level property crimes, which is why the data for such incidents may be inaccurate, according to Pearson. Some stores stop reporting petty theft altogether because police just, quote, can't do much. A store can be sued by an attempted robbery suspect who's physically confronted by its employees. That's insane, guys. What kind of world are we living in? Why do we allow this to be law? This is ridiculous. We are a very litigious society, whatever. I'm having a problem saying that word today. Society here in California, and the stores and their insurance carriers really are afraid of being sued for trying to stop a crime that has little or no consequence, he said. So they're basically just saying, the stores aren't even calling the cops most of the time. They don't even report this stuff anymore. So, yeah, guys, if you guys want anything for free, I'm not saying to commit crimes, but I think California is saying to commit crimes. I don't know how else to read this. It says, let's see. We'll read this little caption right here. A man dubbed the Blue Cloth Bandit for his alleged habit of using a cloth to cover a handgun during a string of more than 5 dozen robberies over a span of nearly 2 years was in custody in Los Angeles on September 28, 2022. So just recently, they took him into custody. It says Prop 57, passed in 2016, allows certain criminals who are classified as nonviolent to be released early. It also prohibits prosecutors from charging juveniles as adults without a judge's approval, and those who were tried as adults for crimes committed when they were juveniles to appeal their sentences. It's amazing. As an emergency measure to reduce the jail population during the pandemic, the Judicial Council of California in April of 2020 removed cash bail for some defendants. Although the statewide zero bail order expired in June, courts still have to consider each defendant's ability to pay while setting bail amounts, following a California Supreme Court ruling in March of 2021. The Public Policy Institute of California, a nonpartisan research group, reported upticks in the number of property and violent crimes last year in 4 of the state's largest cities: Los Angeles, Oakland, San Diego, and San Francisco. An analysis by the group also found some evidence that Prop 47 affected property crime, as personal property thefts grew by 9% from 2014 to 2016, with thefts from motor vehicles accounting for about 3/4 of this growth. Then there's another picture right here. 2 men were arrested in suspicion of stealing catalytic converters and leading Huntington Beach police on a vehicle chase that resulted in a fiery crash in Huntington Beach, California on August 6th of this year. Interesting. Stealing a bunch of cat converters and then running from the cops. We have this increased lawlessness that comes from the perception that I can take other people's property because nothing will happen to me, Pearson said. He noted that data generated by car insurance companies will be able to show a more accurate picture of property crime statewide, since they require individuals to file a police report while making a claim. What we've seen in the last 6 or 7 years is auto burglaries and auto thefts are up dramatically, Pearson said, and that's a truer set of data for where crime actually is in California. Totally true. Need to get tougher on crime, California. This is ridiculous. You can go into a store, steal up to $950 worth of stuff, and just walk out, and there's not going to be any consequences. At most, maybe a little ticket from the cops. So, leave a comment down in the comments section what you think about this, Californians. I know we got some Californians in the audience, and that brings me to our next point. We want to thank you guys very much for watching this channel. Thank you for subscribing. We are finally getting a couple more subscribers. These are hard-fought battles, apparently. Didn't think it was going to take this long to build a base, but it is taking a longer period of time. I think it's part of the reason is the YouTube algorithm, and I think part of the reason is people will watch content, but they won't take the extra time just to hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. So thank you guys for the people that have taken the time to do that. I appreciate you guys. Love you guys. Thank you very much for tuning in to another episode. We'll be back very shortly. And yes, please share these videos out. Get the word out, guys. That's one of the best ways to grow the base is by people's word of mouth. So if you know somebody who would enjoy these kind of videos, likes these topics, and wants to get the straight story without all the mainstream media BS, share these videos with them. We're also on Twitter now, too. New American Revolution on Twitter. American flag is our picture. I think it's at NAR New Amer Rev, so it's kind of abbreviated. But you can find us on Twitter, too. Guys, we're going to be posting some of the shorter videos on there. We're always going to post all of our videos here, but we will also post some on different platforms, kind of try and build a base on these other platforms as well, and also bring them over to YouTube. So thank you guys very much. Episode 34, we are done, and we will see you guys soon.